And we're back. Hopefully y'all jump back in here because I actually like how this looks. And I switched the mic. Let's see if we can zoom in here. Yeah, this camera is way better than the camera I was using. Let's go see how we're looking on YouTube. I'm gonna reload. How's it sounding now? What's good? Sounds good to me. Good deal. What's up, James? Yeah, man, I had the Piney Flats, man. Gotta love it, bro. Gotta love it. Hometown. But not trying to flex, not trying to brag at all. I just spent $2,000 to upgrade this shit. And I'm not tech savvy, like I know a little bit. And I've been having issues getting everything set up correctly. And that's cool if it's choppy right now. I will get all this shit set up and running 110%. And right now, I'm liking how the webcam's looking, so I'm happy about that. Let's see here, I can zoom. Or I can be out like that. Good deal, man. And yeah, bro, like I've invested my heart, soul into this shit, and it's crazy because whenever I got to a point to where I was actually where I wanted to be at with it, and things were going good, everything just went. Whoosh. So since we were choppy earlier and things were in and out, I'm gonna go back through what I was talking about real quick. Obviously, the big topic in country rap right now is Upchurch. This is my thing: is that it seems like people claim they want to get him help, but these same people have been the same ones that have tried to tear this man down constantly. And how can you sit here for months and months and months, over a year at least, and try to mentally break this man and then claim that you want to see him get help? To me, it's all for views, it's all for clout, it's all for subscribers, it's all for likes, and that's not what I'm here for. Like at the end of the day, if you tune in, I'm very appreciative of it. If you hit the like button, I'm appreciative of it. If you subscribe to me, I'm appreciative of it. But the same people who will get on here and say we don't need the drama in country rap are the drama in country rap. And I know that probably sounds hypocritical coming from a guy who has had so much drama surrounding his name over the last year, but I didn't choose for that drama to surround my name. And this is one thing I want to put out there, and somebody clip this and send this to Georgia Redneck because he seems to be making rounds saying that I'm some kind of pedophile or a predator. There's been one person that was underage that I was accused of messaging, and that one person's legal guardian and sister has came out and said that she knows for a fact that it wasn't me on the account sending the messages. She even went to the authorities and they told her that it was not me on the account sending the messages. You can go through my shorts and see all this. This isn't any kind of stuff that could have been manipulated, edited, anything. This is stuff that she posted. So y'all miss me with all that bullshit. Man, that's the thing is that at first, of course, riding with the homie and being over here, fucking with Adam and all them like I did at the time, I was riding and I kind of I went against Upchurch. But whenever I got to take a step back and look at it, I looked at his catalog, I looked at his history, and what this man has been able to accomplish, like Susan said, at only age 34. I mean, it's amazing, especially independently. He never had the big machine behind him. He never had the big pushes. He never had the big looks on national TV. He never got these big sponsorships. He never got all those looks. So for him to be able to be Billboard charting top 40 country rap or country album on his first full album, like who does that? Like he has done things in this game that I don't know if they'll be repeated from an independent artist. And I'm not glazing him in any type of way. Uh, I'm not trying to take anything away from anybody else. This is what I'll say. From a guy who knew Jelly whenever he was more of a gangster rapper, to a guy who talked to Jelly, sat down with him, and got to really kick it whenever he was first taking off with the country shit. I don't think the Jelly sold out. Jelly's contract was a one of a kind contract that most artists don't get. And I think Jelly took advantage of that, ran with it, wish him the best. I hate that him and Upchurch had any kind of falling out, didn't see eye to eye. I hate the fact that Church feels like he has to go against Jelly or Jelly has anything against him because I personally don't think that that's what it is, but who knows? Now, speaking on my situation, in case you didn't hear it earlier, I've been upgrading different webcams, microphones, headphones, all this shit to try to bring a better podcast. So whether or not Facts No Fences will be live tomorrow, I will be live on YouTube streaming, talking country rap stuff, and really just trying to get back to not having any fences, just being a positive place that y'all can come drop through. We can kick it. We can exchange opinions. We can agree to disagree. For all these people out here who try to say, "Oh, B Millie is not country," like this is real sweat on this hat from work. This ain't no shit that I just damn went and bought to try to look country. Like I really get out here and work blue collar every day. I grind like so. A lot of what you've heard about me and what you've been fed about me is bullshit, just straight up. And I hate that I had to get into the drama recently. But whenever people get on here and attack me and they've got a following like such and such has, I'm gonna get on here and I'm gonna speak the truth about them whenever they're not speaking the truth about me. And it just is what it is. And I hate that it ever got to that place, but it took them taking shots at me for me to ever respond and go that route. How's everybody doing in the chat, man? It's nothing but love for y'all. I hope for y'all out there that you haven't fed into all this BS that's out here because I promise you that 90% of what you hear about me that's negative is not true. And if you ever have a doubt, come to me and I will show you proof of anything that you want to see proof of. Crazy Country was one of the ones that from way back came to me. Do you know why Kurt's not going live? I don't know why Kurt's not going live, but Crazy Country was somebody that came to me months ago. He said, "Look, bro, like I'm riding with you. I don't believe this bullshit. Just don't make me look stupid." and he's still riding with me to this day because he saw the facts, he saw the truth with everything, and even Dagburn. Me and Dagburn just did a podcast like 3, 4 weeks ago. He saw the proof of everything, and he saw what it was, and he knows what's up, and he kept riding with me. And I'll repeat this because I was choppy on the last live that I was doing. Whenever I met JC, JC told me that he was 18 years old. I did the interview with him. He kept on me about doing a podcast, and I finally said, "Okay, let's do a podcast." And then I was told you that I appreciate that, Christina. I appreciate that for real. But I was told by JC that he was 18. I started getting a bad vibe about it, so I kind of pressured him about it. He said, "No, he was 17. He was turning 18 October 17th, this past October 17th." And then people are still questioning it. And this is my thing. Me and JC never had any kind of interactions that were inappropriate. The only interactions we had were speaking about music related stuff. But being the accusations that they had against me, I wouldn't have did the interview with him if I would have thought that he was under 18, and he knew that. So he told me he was 18, unfortunately, but he is working on getting the proper documentation to prove that he's 18. As long as he's able to do that, then I will continue forward doing the podcast with JC. And if he's not 18, I'll still support what he does and wish him the best. And I'm not that type. Like, I think it was Grizz that told JC that he didn't like how things were, how he was being treated with people because he is a young kid, regardless of if he's 18, 17, whatever. Like, that's the type of people that we need to be guiding and leading in the right direction. We don't need to sit here and ostracize these people from the country rap lane. We need to teach these young cats coming up the right way to go about things. And JC will be the first one to tell you that I have tried to steer him away from the drama. If there's ever any drama going on with my name, I'll tell him, "Don't worry about it, bro. Like, just leave that shit be." And Susan, I like JC too. And I hate the fact that he felt like he ever had to be dishonest with me. And if it comes out that he's not 18, I will have to move forward without JC on the podcast because I don't feel right about doing a podcast with a kid if they're not 18. Yes, it's obvious that he's a kid. It is obvious. That part is clear. Now, whether he is 18 or a 16 or 17-year-old kid, that part's not so obvious. I have saw stuff that says that he's 18, and that's what I saw. Is that his birthday was October 17th, 2007, which would make him 18. But I've told him, bro, if you really want to make this clear to everybody and prove everybody wrong, then you need to get some documentation. You need to get some stuff to really show these people that you're 18. And either way, like I said, I'm gonna support him going forward. And as long as he's 18, I have no problem continuing to do the podcast with him. Man, I'm just in here talking, bro. I just got some new equipment. I've been working on getting it set up, but I haven't had so much luck because I'm not so tech savvy. So I'm just in here talking country rap stuff and just really testing out some of this stuff. Got a good little podcast mic arm here. Show y'all some of the stuff that I got. Got a new PC. I got the new VSX headphones. Got a new interface. and I got a new microphone, which I've had it for about a month or so now. But I like JC. I think he's a good kid, and I've tried to lead him in the right direction, and so has other people. Not just me. There's been others that have tried to guide him and lead him in the right direction. And somewhere along the way, people that were trying to push a narrative about me have turned that into, oh, I'm grooming JC. Never that. I never tried to groom anybody. Like I said, I've had one person that I had allegations of messaging that was underage. I can prove that's not true, and that's as far as that's ever went. So for anybody out there, I got the homie Dustin. I appreciate you. I got the homie that's very tech savvy that's gonna come through and help me get this shit straightened out. Really, the issue that I'm having, I think, is that some of the stuff that I'm using, like right now, I'm on the laptop, not the PC. Some of the stuff that I'm using, I think, is meant for Windows 10, and I'm running Windows 11 on the PC. So I think I'm just gonna have to re-download Pro Tools that is updated to Windows 11. And as far as the webcam I'm on, it's for up to Windows 10, and I'm using Windows 11 on the PC. So it's one of those things. I might have to. Yeah, bro. Yeah, Mac would definitely be the highest recommendation, but I was able to spend a little under 2K and get really what I wanted to be able to perform how I wanted it to. And as long as I get all that stuff working the way that it should, then I'll be good. It's definitely an upgrade. I feel like even this look is an upgrade. I kind of rearranged my room to where the desk is facing this way instead of facing twisted the other way. Normally, when I'm doing a podcast, I'm over here and I'm on this cell phone with it facing towards me instead of being on the actual computer. So I can do a lot more running a podcast from a computer like this. So this is definitely better than what I've been doing. But if I run it with the PC, then it should be way better and a whole lot less BS. So I'm gonna go forward. Like I said, if I don't get all my stuff set up by tomorrow at 7:30 on the PC, then I will be live like this, and we'll be talking more country rap stuff, and really have some of the homies hop in and join. If uh, if I'm able to get the PC working, then we'll be on Restream, which is a better streaming service that I'm actually able to have zero latency, zero lag whenever we're doing it. So it'll be a lot better quality. And just know this for everybody out there, I'm not over here trying to push drama. I heard that one of the young homies dropped another diss on me today. I won't be responding to it. I responded to the one because it just had to be done. Me and that one homie had to get shit off our chest. We both did. As long as he's good with leaving it where it's at, I'm good with leaving it where it's at. I would much rather sit down and talk like men in person and be done with the shit. And I thought we had did that months ago, but apparently not. So I appreciate everyone who has stopped in tonight. I appreciate everyone who has supported through all this shit. I have much love for all y'all. I promise you that I'm gonna keep pushing forward with this shit. It's gonna keep getting better. It's gonna keep rising up to the next level. Music is gonna be better. The podcast is gonna be better, and that's why, like I said, I'll go live straight directly to YouTube tomorrow if I have to, and put off doing the actual regular podcast until later in the week because I want to give you all the best quality possible from my end, whether it be music or the podcast, because y'all that have supported have supported heavy. One person that we've been missing in the chat recently, and I don't know if that ain't gotten his head, is Mikey Paul. So y'all, if y'all see Mikey Paul out there in the YouTube streets, tell him B Millie wants to know what's up. And your boy has been outside working all day. My sinuses are fucked up. It's that time of year. I'm tired. My son, this is the biggest thing that happened to me this week. Fuck all this country rap shit. Fuck all this upgrading shit. My 10-year-old son moved in with me. So I get, for the first time in his life, I get to be a full-time dad. Let's just take a minute to appreciate that. That's the most important thing in my life right now. So I'm so thankful for that. And all this drama shit, this shit is either here nor there to me. Because my biggest prayers and biggest aspirations was to be a dad full time, and that's what I get to be now. So that's what I'm concerned with. Anybody that's staying stuck on the drama, I can't fuck with it. And anybody that wants to stay positive and go in a positive direction, I'm riding with that. And I know I got some homies that are down for that. Um, that's a major blessing, Christina. Thank you all for stopping by tonight. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna end the live so I can get some rest. And I will see you all tomorrow night at 7:30, whether it be with the regular podcast or whether it be like this. I would love for y'all to stop through. Much love. Y'all have a good night.